That's done? Who's hungry?
This workshop was loved once. It's ruined now.
Something lurks here.
Ugh, my head.
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
No, we know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again. I am Wodika, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law. I've done no such thing. Ask that parasite that's latched onto your soul.
No, make her go. Send her away.
How the fruits of its destruction make it squirm and writhe. It knows nothing but chaos. This land needs order, purpose. The order of the gods. The order which has governed lives for millennia. You are an Idiran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild. How to build empire from rubble. Adir is not the living land's enemy. It is the fraud whose madness would lay waste to paradise.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you think this place was always so gray, with its barren slopes and acid sea? It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence, or admission of its guilt? The question you should ask is what your parasite has to lose. Whose poison flows through this water? Who spoils its own lifeblood?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones. They picked at our flesh.
The Magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose of this?
So small, so fragile. We did not mean to. We could not understand.
Steady now. You've been through another episode. The phantasmal focus lit up like a cinder bomb.
You looked blank, dead in the eyes.
What an intriguing but unwelcome surprise. So, I take it the Burn Queen wants you to do her a favor? They call her the Strangler, the sharp claw of vengeance, the bane of animancers. I don't trust her, and neither should you.
There's nothing else to learn here. Can we go to the garden now, please?
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you. Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave. Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and the kith may gather it freely. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
Reasonable. You can't be serious.
I have spoken.
Avowed, godlike, in private? That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water so that what? A few more moss patches can grow? In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing. Shh. But yes. Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that. And what about all the Pergrunen that call Solace home? Do we count for nothing? I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival. We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct. If you can at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
Let's finish this.
On the left! Just a minute! Gather round!
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
On your left here! There's nothing there. Need a moment, please.
Patience. Give me a second. See up there? Those vines are blocking the flow of water.
I think the Pergrunen will be relieved. Fresh water is the one resource every kith needs.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed. Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
Who goes there? Speak. Radut. First he refuses to let us leave the tasks, and now he sends you. I won't talk. Not with you. I don't trust your lot, Adirin. Don't think I'm not wise to you and yours. Go fuck yourself, that's what I'm talking about. I'll tell you the same thing I told Radut. These banners mark the dead dirt we claim as our own. And as long as these banners fly, as long as we hold our own, I have nothing to say to you. Good. Now get out of here before it gets ugly.
Look out! Protect the envoy. I need a moment. Patience. I'm almost ready.
There's nothing there.
I was worried for a second. Never thought I'd miss the stair.
Is someone there?
Got eyes on something.
Look right there!
Oh, big mistake. Watch your back.
On your right! Done it better.
Protect your right. Need a moment here. Looks like we aren't the only ones out here. Be careful.
You're the one who's killed my friends, aren't you?
We didn't know they were your friends. The topic never came up.
We're forced to stay, forced to starve, forced to die unless we fight for ourselves. And now... Answer me, Envoy. It was you, wasn't it? Nothing personal. Give me one reason I shouldn't kill you where you stand. You were attacked because you intruded on our lands. God damn it! Fine. What do you want from us then? Parley. All right. Well, let's begin then. I'll be blunt. I don't know how my wardens and I can reconcile with Radut or with the Keep. We spilled blood when we tried to leave, Envoy, and we've spilled more hoping to hurt them enough to change their minds. Never mind our reasons for marching on the gate. That's not something that's forgiven. No. No, I suppose he wouldn't. Just... I don't see how this resolves well. They'll never let us leave. Even if they forgive us, the evils that drove my wardens to the gates won't go away. I don't see how we're not fucked. There's no food. The land itself is hostile, making life in the tower unbearable. Maybe it'd be easier if we had trade, but the Council refuses that. And even if they allowed it, our existence in the keep is against our nature as Pargrunen. We're meant to roam. Nandru's oath forbids that, though. We're only born to die here as we watch over the garden. No one escapes. Not anymore, anyway. There were expeditions out, in the past. My father led one before I was born. Died on a hill I'll never see. There is no food. We're fucking starving to death. The tusks don't give us much to eat now except for beetle, and I'm not convinced anyone can survive on that alone. It's not any way to live. And I don't know it'll mean much to my wardens, but yes, we have. What is there to discuss? Nandru set the course of our lives hundreds of years. Never mind that our nature screams for us to roam. We're supposed to stay put and waste away for the sake of a garden we'll never know. The fate of these lands, huh? Maybe there's more to it than we knew. You've walked the wastes. You know what we have to deal with between the beat. No. Not at the end of the day, I don't believe we do. All right, I'll take all of this to my wardens. I think it'll be enough to give them some hope. But do you really think Radut and the Keep will leave us alone? I know, but it's still hard for me to believe. We've not got any other choice, though, so... If that's the case, then I'll talk with my wardens. I'll make sure they accept the peace. We won't bother the tower or the keep, so long as they leave us alone. We'll find a way to survive. Before you go, take this. It'll open up the chest just to your right. I want you to... I'll let you carry the news back to Radut. Thanks again.
Welcome back to the... I'm all ears, envoy. I will honor the agreement. As long as they remain peaceful, we'll try to get along. Thank you, envoy. You don't know what a relief this is. Even if it is all so strange, the thought of people leaving the keep... I have to wonder what is going to happen next. The world seems to be changing.
An oak. Gillian, dear God. Hostage. No, no, good God. What do you need to know? We need to cure a sick ogre. Don't even ask.
Okay. What are you looking for then? Check the roots of the trees with red leaves. You should be able to see some from the top of the tower.
We've got company!
Get off me!
Under my protection!
That was a...
Watch your right! Let's finish this.
Patience, student.
Careful, to the left! I'll fix this.
You see that red tree? I'm pretty sure it has some medicinal properties that might come in handy.
That's like the Audra we encountered before. Will you go all glassy-eyed again if you touch it? What, like it's hard? That's done.
Something happened here. Drip by drip, a slow passage of time. Years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become. Were we foolish to grow here? Are we the sum of our regrets? Bitter fruit, yet your words reach us.
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require? Yes. I can work with all of this. Thank you, Traveler. 1,000 times thank you. And you, Dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there. Thank you so much. I really mean that. Be well now. Both of you.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve. I bid you leave me to my rest now, Traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
We made a friend. Today is a good day.
Hopefully he'll remember how helpful we were next time we see him.
Thank you. I'll be glad to be out of here.
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwine finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots. The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it. I feel I can't think straight. Body's full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
That's the Dream Scourge talking. We should put them down. Give them a swift end.
blood and smoke, smoke, death. I'll stand down, but my people won't. Envoy, over here.
Who's there? I've had enough of the steel garrote for one night. I'm almost ready. going to miss Fiorma Siverno.
Root hog ribs there were fantastic. It had a timeless... This charm. Like it was plucked from the hills outside Salona.
I'll miss my afternoons at the Gifted Magpie. The chirping of the birds and the taste of the tea. It will be hard to replicate.
What will you miss the most, Giada?
I think I'll miss the defiance most of all.
The Defiance?
Fiorma Siverno was an act of rebellion.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shifting. The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake. Betrayal seeps into the veins. A hidden strike, a bond bleed. Have your hands known this? An oak everlasting. Why? A certain spring. The bloom always succeeds the frost. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break? Trust. We have learned much.
Say we're on the right track. That island. It must be the garden. I don't know what I expected, but it's beautiful. Even from afar. But how do we reach? So close, but yet so far.
Much as I want to get to the garden, I'm loath to swim through that. I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the acid sea. Well, maybe the people in charge know what's going on. I doubt it, but it's worth a try.
To Solace Keep, then. Not a moment too soon. With any luck, we can outpace the steel garrote. I'll follow your lead.
Someone's eager to meet us.
This would be a great spot. There's so many. What are you doing here? This place isn't safe. The homestead up ahead is all run by Zaribs. Used to be, it was all. The region's getting more lethal. If you think the Salos steppe was hell, it's nothing next to the primordial depths. The Zaribs used to be more peaceful, but the recent tremors too. They started turning it into one of their villages. Even ripped up the crops planted by the Warden. There are some Bargrunin living in the wastelands out here. All without the... If someone got rid of these Arabs...
This must have been a prosperous farm.
Under my protection!
I need a minute. Give me a second. Lead the way. Protect the entrance.
Your actions will save some lives. And the bill here.
Seems as though the Dream Scourge made itself at home here.
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the farms.
Well, isn't it?
Outsiders aren't permitted in Solace Keep. Turn your ass around and go back the way you came. You're the reason I got a bath? Hell's bells, I owe you. You have no idea how ripe the keep gets when the fountains are busted. If anyone asks, I wasn't the one who let you in. Lower it on down. Quickly now.
You think they'd let me get on and